The Reds met with Dominik Szoboszlai. Liverpool are looking to make new additions at Anfield next season that could make an immediate impact, and now a new update has emerged from a trusted source about a potential new transfer target that could prove explosive for the Reds. According to the latest information, the search for another option in Liverpool's midfield has led them to Dominik Szoboszlai. According to David Ornstein of The Athletic, Liverpool are exploring a move for Leipzig attacker Dominik Szoboszlai. To elicit Liverpool's interest, Ornstein said, Liverpool are investigating a move for Dominik Szoboszlai from Leipzig. It is unclear whether it has improved because of the price, but the desired profile. It has nothing to do with the potential Carvalho loan. The journalist also revealed that Liverpool are in talks with the player's representatives with a view to signing him this summer. He also emphasized that there is a €70 million release clause in the player's contract. The Hungarian ace is making a name for himself in the Bundesliga and on the European scene with Leipzig. A number of Premier League clubs have linked the player over the past few weeks and months, including Arsenal and Newcastle United. While Szoboszlai is best known for his role as the offensive midfielder, he is a versatile talent who can work effectively in a range of offensive positions, with the majority of football this season being played on the right wing both at home and in the Champions League. The offensive midfielder, who also put forth effective performances on the wing, seems to be getting better as his career continues. His experience in central midfield, offensive midfield and both wide positions offers many alternatives to Jürgen Klopp. He's a player who can add depth in a wide variety of roles, whether as a more advanced midfielder or heir to Mohamed Salah's key right-wing role. The player who initially impressed Salzburg, who managed an incredible 36-goal contribution in 36 league starts for the Austrian team over 3 years, was kidnapped by sister club Leipzig in Germany. Yet instead of struggling to fit in or drop their numbers, the 22-year-old continued to shine, making his 2 best-ever goal contributions in the past 2 seasons. In 2022-2023, the Hungarian national team player managed to score a total of 6 goals and 8 assists in 28 Bundesliga starts for the club. It was the same amount last season, and it has been on the radar of many clubs this summer. According to FBref, the 22-year-old ranks in the top 15% of his positional peers in Europe's top 5 leagues in terms of assists, shooting actions and progressive passes. The young actress has been described by journalist Marcel Mola as a generational talent, and she definitely deserves it. That notion becomes even clearer when you compare him to Harvey Elliott, Jordan Henderson, and Fabio Carvalho, whose performances in the Premier League last season. Indeed, Szoboszlai comfortably outpaced the Liverpool trio on a number of key features, including progressive handling, goal contributions, shots per 90 minutes and goal-scoring actions per 90 minutes. The signing of the Hungarian national team player will make a great offensive contribution for Liverpool ahead of next season. Because his offensive ability and explosive presence can significantly improve team performances next season. He is a talent not only for his club but also for his country. Football talent scout Jacek Kulik, who was impressed during the recent Hungary fixture against Bulgaria, described Szoboszlai as a leader and future icon for them. Considering that he is still only 22 years old, it becomes clear how talented the actor is and what an important figure he is already for his country. If Liverpool manages to strike a deal for the attacking midfielder, it could be a real boost of creativity and life in the midfield for the Reds. Szoboszlai, who can also play multiple roles of midfielder and wing, can also do well in rotation, giving Klopp multiple options. Fabrizio Romano has officially announced his departure from Liverpool. The main focus at Liverpool seems to be midfield reinforcements at the moment. However, the club is scrambling to sign a defender this summer. Klopp went through an overhaul to return to the top and qualify for the Champions League in the new season. Moves are planned that will seriously raise the level of the Reds squad. In addition to the future players, there were also important names who left the team. Naby Keita, Chamberlain, Firmino and Milner left the team. Apart from these 4 players, another separation is on the way. Fabio Carvalho is preparing to complete his loan transfer to Leipzig and only the last formalities remain. The 20-year-old was sidelined for most of the 2022-2023 season, playing just 3 matches in total. He is now preparing to spend a year with Leipzig. Carvalho flew to Germany to complete a medical treatment. The offensive midfielder will be announced by Leipzig today after all tests and formalities have been completed. Romano reported that Liverpool and Leipzig have reached an agreement on a one-year lease with no option to buy. Liverpool want to keep the young midfielder for the future, and with the opportunity to go on loan, Carvalho will be given much more game time than last season. Carvalho has opted for Germany to find himself and plans to return to Liverpool in a much better way. Klopp is clearly a fan of hers and has absolute confidence in her abilities. The Reds lead the race to sign Gabri Veiga. A new update has emerged regarding Gabri Veiga, who has been on Liverpool's radar for a long time. According to the latest information, Liverpool are thought to lead the race to sign Celta Vigo midfielder Gabri Veiga this summer. The Spanish player had a glamorous season for his current team in 2022-2023. He was the club's third best player during the previous campaign. Veiga scored 11 times in 36 La Liga games and had 4 assists. Liverpool have made a move for the 21-year-old several times in recent months. He saw him as one of his primary midfield goals. The Reds have already brought in Alexis McAllister from Brighton, but a few more signatures are needed in this space, and Celta Vigo jewellery could be the next signature. Now, a new update on Veiga's future shows that the Reds and, by extension, new sporting director Georg Schmadtke are serious about catching the young player. According to the reported information, Liverpool are actually in the front row to sign Veiga before the new Premier League season starts. Sources claim that Liverpool are well ahead of any club in the Veiga race. After pushing hard, Chelsea have now stepped back and are considering other goals. The main problem in the deal for Liverpool is the €40 million release clause. Although Chelsea has reduced interest in the Spanish midfielder, 2 other Premier League sides, Newcastle United and Manchester United, are also keeping a close eye on his future. While Liverpool are currently leading the race, many corners and turns are likely to happen, as their future will not be decided until they return from the currently taking place U21 Euro. This is a very positive update on Liverpool's follow-up to Veiga. He shows he could be the next man out the door at Anfield and join McAllister in transforming an aging Reds midfielder. His performances last season showed exactly what he is capable of. Football talent scout Jacek Kulik praised his great season. He played 49 games for his name in La Liga and showed that he can compete at the highest level. At 21, Veiga, described by Fabrizio Romano as a very electric player, is considered both an immediate key player and a future star. He may have to accept not making a guaranteed outside start, especially given Curtis Jones' end-of-season form. Veiga's offensive skills look highly valued given that Liverpool have not been fed enough from their midfield in recent years.